Good morning, all of you. I am Dr. K. Jamberi, Assistant Professor at the Department of Computer Science, KCS Kastinada College of Arts and Science. I'm going to see about the subject object-oriented analysis and design. We are going to see the topic software quality assurance. Debugging is a process of finding out something went wrong in the application. In case if you need to develop and correcting the code to eliminate the errors or bugs that cause an unexpected result. There are two types of testing here. One, the error-based testing. The second one is the scenario-based testing or usage-based testing. These techniques such as a given class, given the class's method or particular clues of interest, then describe how these clues should be tested. So what are the given the tested? We are going to given the clues we are going to test it. The scenario based testing, usage or usage based testing. It concentrates on what the user does, that what the product does. This means capturing use cases and the task users perform, and performing them under the variances test. The options are more complex and realistic than error-based. So, what are the kind of errors? There are three kind of errors. One, language error or syntax error. Second one is a runtime error. The third one is a logic errors. The first one is a language error or syntax error due to incorrectly construct code, such as incorrectly typed keyword or some necessary punctuation omitted. Runtime errors occurs and are detected as the program is running when statement attempts an operation that is impossible to carry out. For example, the non-extent object file. Logic errors occurs when a code might be syntactically valid and run without performing any invalid operations, and it produces incorrect result. Logic errors also can produce runtime errors. So what is the testing? What is the difference between testing versus quality assurance? So the quality assurance responsible for plans and system testing, where we're going to monitoring the testing when they're doing the development. If that is one of the insufficient part of your quality assurance process, there are two defined activities. One, prevent defect. Second one is remove defect. The testing helps. The testing helps in identifying problems and the failures. We're going to identify the problem and the failures testing. So quality assurance by identifying the error. So we are over the two major categories: error-based testing and scenario-based testing. What is error-based testing? Already previous slide we saw the topic of error-based testing. This is a given class method for particular class clues of interest and describe how these clues should be tested. For example, a payroll computation method of an employee classes an employee compute payroll for hours. To test this method, try different values for hours and also test the boundary conditions. What is the scenario-based testing? See, the scenario-based testing, also called usage-based testing, concentrates on what the user does, but not what the product does. This means capturing use case and the task user performs. Maybe the performing variants of test and the scenario, also identifying interaction bugs. So the extent of testing, your systems are controlled. What is a testing strategy? The extent of testing is a system controlled by many factors. Those kind of risk involved, limitations on resource and deadlines. There are many tests available in the topic of OOAD. First one is a black box testing, white box testing, top-down testing, and bottom-up testing. What's a black box testing? The item related block, since the logic is unknown. It is known what goes and what comes out. What goes and what's come out are input or simply say is an input and the output. In block testing, you try various inputs and examine the resulting output. You can learn what the box does, but nothing about how these conversations are implemented. White box testing. The mainly use of this white box testing is error-based testing. assumes that the specific logic is important and must be tested to guarantee the system proper functioning. It's also called path testing. So when the mating white box testing, error-based testing, the specific logic is important and must be tested to guarantee the system proper function. It's also called path testing. What is that? Statement testing coverage? The moving the errors object methods by executing at least once, at least once. The unfeasible to test a program and every single input. So you never can be sure the program will not fail on some input. Branch testing coverage is to perform enough tests to ensure that every branch alternative has been executed at least once under some test. What is the top-down testing? The top-down testing assumes that the object interaction, so we're doing the object interaction and system measure of the application need more testing than individual object methods. Top-down testing should be find critical design errors early the testing process and significantly improve the quality of delivered software because it is the nature of the test. These serve are two purposes. One, the first, the top-down approach can test under the navigation tool screens and verify that it matches the requirement. Second one, the early stage of the final application will look at what is a bottom-up testing. The bottom-up testing starts with the details of the system and proceeds to higher levels by the progressive aggregation of details until they collectively fit the requirement of the system. The approach more appropriate for testing the individual objects in a system. The strategy makes sense because you are checking the behavior of piece of code. Right? Maybe this leads to integration testing, which leads to system testing. Thank you, guys.